Lady Gaga's complete Mayhem Ball Tour setlist. Every song played on opening night in Las Vegas. Lady Gaga officially kicked off her 2025 Mayhem Ball Tour Wednesday night in Las Vegas, and fans nationwide and around the world were following reports out of the T-Mobile Arena to find out what she's performing and how it does or it doesn't differ from the handful of shows she performed earlier this year. Scroll down to see the full set list. The Mayhem Ball closely follows the template established at her Coachella shows from April, but with some very crowd-pleasing additions, most of them popping up in the second half of the show. Favorites not heard earlier in this year's pre-ball shows included Applause, Just Dance, Shadow of a Man, and Love Drug. Kill for Love from her recent Mayhem album was the only number to receive its live debut at this show, but apart from that, Summer Boy, a track from The Fame, was the rarest, not having been performed in concert in 18 years. Shallow also received a new arrangement and visual treatment, with Gaga now singing it from a gondola. Her live solo version of her Bruno Mars collaboration, Die With a Smile, received a substantial stylistic makeover from past live performances as well. When Bad Romance reached its climax, the show appeared for all intents and purposes to be over. Not only has that been her closer in other shows, but credits for the tour appeared on screen after the star and her stage personnel left the stage. However, everyone loves a good post-credit scene, and the lights did not come back up. Instead, she and her team of dancers reappeared first on video screens from backstage and then in the flesh for a surprise encore of the Mayhem track, How Bad Do You Want Me? For that final turn on stage, Gaga set aside her usual avant-garde couture for an ultra-casual look that included a Cramps t-shirt. Gaga had included this number in previous 2025 shows, but this marked its first appearance as a final encore song. With the addition of songs not previously heard in live appearances earlier this year, the Las Vegas show ran 2 hours and 12 minutes after Gaga took the stage at 8:40 p.m. Variety will be publishing a full review of the tour opener on Thursday morning. Her handful of shows earlier this year were not officially billed as Mayhem Ball Tour shows. Gaga followed the release of her well-received Mayhem album with 2 Coachella dates in mid-April, seen by millions via livestream. She then did a handful of large-scale shows in Mexico, Brazil, and Singapore in late April through late May. The Las Vegas kickoff marked her first full live show in almost 2 months. This North American tour is a short one, at least as far as 2025 dates go. She will be doing stands ranging from 3 to 6 nights in Las Vegas, Seattle, New York, Miami, Toronto, and Chicago over the next 2 months, with the U.S. leg wrapping up September 17th. Gaga then goes overseas, starting with a September 30th show at London's O2 and moving on to Sweden, Italy, Spain, Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, and France. The European leg is currently scheduled to wrap up on November 20th. Gaga's plans for 2026 are unknown, but she has certainly left plenty of demand on the table for further shows in the U.S. This summer outing takes her only to 6 North American cities and in arenas, which even with multiple nights booked, could still be considered underplays, considering that she did stadiums on her Chromatica tour. The opening night set list from Las Vegas: Bloody Mary, Abracadabra, Judas, Aura, Scheisse, Garden of Eden, Poker Face, Perfect Celebrity, Disease, Paparazzi, Love Game, Alejandro, The Beast, Killa, Zombie Boy, Love Drug, Applause, Just Dance, Shadow of a Man, Kill for Love, Summer Boy, Born This Way, Million Reasons, Shallow, Die With a Smile, Vanish Into You, Bad Romance, How Bad Do You Want Me?